Moved into position. Post time this afternoon's 8th race. Starter calls. It's the Mr. Big Allerage Farms Open Pace. Mr. Big, the richest pacing stallion of all time. He earned over $4.1 million. He was inducted into the Canadian Hall of Fame 2010. Stands in Ohio at the Abbey Stables, part of the Mascara Standardbreds group. Scratch down to a field of 9 for the Mr. Big Allerage Farms. They are on gate. Hit the ball off. Filibuster. Hediver goes sprinting out early for Kakali. Western Fame darts out from the far outside. So a host of early speedsters here as they barrel into that opening turn. Western Fame on full tilt early here. Looking about foot to Filibuster. Hediver. McWicked is about 3 lengths behind that pair. Third as Heaven Rocks looks to dive in front of him. All bets off. Coming away racing in 5th. Lazarus still floating wide in the early stages. 6th with Rocket Rondo was inside a 7th. Split the houses on the outer tier in that 8th spot, and at the back, Dr. J. Hediver. The opening quarter here, 26-1. And they move up the backstretch. Heaven Rocks did not want a seat, and Heaven Rocks powers out at the top here for Dave Miller, and he takes over affairs from Western Fame. Filibuster Hediver is chasing this toward pace from 3rd. McWicked still patient to the 4th spot. He is 6 lengths off the top. Lazarus has been out every step, and he's still riding to the outside there for Jingra in that 5th spot. Alongside All Bets Off, the half-mile 52-1. 26 seconds in that second quarter, and that is Heaven Rocks who takes the field onto the far turn with 3/8 to go. Filibuster Hediver, the fresh threat. He's up on the outside to apply pressure for Kakali. That is McWicked. Moves up in the flow. Second over for Sears. Western Fame begins to gap off. Lazarus is up a 3rd over. He's just 3 lengths off the lead as they move past 3 quarters. 119-1, and they have a big shot at it. Turning for home. That is Filibuster Hediver who has taken over affairs. McWicked takes dead aim late down the center. Lazarus rolling up on the far outside into the final 1/8 of a mile. And here we go. McWicked is into the lead. Lazarus up on the outside. These two going to battle down to the finish. McWicked or Lazarus. It's McWicked and Brian Sears. McWicked close to home. McWicked 146-2. Lazarus was 2nd. Filibuster Hediver 3rd. Big afternoon for driver Brian Sears. He's already been aboard the fastest trotter of all time at Homicide Hunter. And now he's just 2/5 off the world record here aboard McWicked. Casey Coleman, the trader, McWicked returns trackside for this Diamond Creek Farm Winners presentation. Once again, a driving double this afternoon for Brian Sears. McWicked, owned by the SSG Stables, North Boston, New York. 7-year-old bay stallion by McCardle out of the Western Ideal mare Western Sahara. He's now 8 of 15 and well over $1 million just this season alone. It's his 30th career win and just his 89th lifetime start. McWicked was bred by the Andre Farm of Pennsylvania. McWicked, a career best effort this afternoon, 146 and 2, just 2/5 off Always Be Mickey's world record performance. Greeting the Winning Connections trackside, Mark McKelvey and Cindy Solverson to present the trophy. Alicia Ricos out there as well from the Texas Day Brazil group. As McWicked scores here in the second fastest mile ever here at the Red Mile, 146 and 2.